Start your week by installing your game plan.
Today, from Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, it's the AFC Wildcard Round on EA Sports. Stephen Hauschka to kick off for Buffalo.
It's that most wonderful time of the year, the NFL playoffs, as we're underway on EA Sports. Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
James White's first carry. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's 2nd down. And Charles, despite this list of key inactives that we see here, they've obviously still been pretty successful.
Give everyone credit for this one, because to me, when that happens, key guys are out, the next man steps up and plays well, but that starts with the organization itself, all the way through. No excuses for guys being out. Finding guys who are capable backups who can step up and play when they need them, and we've seen the results of that. This team knows how to work through things.
On 1st and 10, Newton. On the left side, a catch by White. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So if they can get him going in the passing game, it should open up his running game too. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
You know, I don't think this is the last time we'll see that in this game. This guy has mobility, and they want to use his legs in the game plan. So there will be designed runs as well as his scrambles.
Throwing again on second down. Newton. He completes it right side to White. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Running out of the gun with White. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. So first and goal, and an opportunity for our first points in this wild card game. Flush through, Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Fumble on the play. Recovered by Buffalo.
Allen and the Bills now with a first and 10 at the 20. Here's Allen following the fumble recovery. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And no, incomplete. Boy, they took a shot there on the first play, tried to start it out with a bang, but it's second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 20-yard line.
And he'll get only a couple up to the 22.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on first down, then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on third down. So the shotgun snap to Allen, escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble.
That's something you have to be aware of as a defense and have to find a way to account for him. And if you're not going to use a spy, you're telling your guys to keep your eyes on him, because when he breaks out and makes plays like that, all he does is hurt you.
Have to at least be able to contain him somewhat. There they could not. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Brings up
from the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Throwing is Allen on third, eluding the pressure right. And that will be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's fourth down.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to...
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And so close to hitting pay dirt last time. Fumbling down near the goal line. Now, how does that affect their psyche this time around?
It's a tester, that's for sure, because to be that close and come away with no points is really disappointing, not just for the guys on offense, but the defensive players, too, who thought, hey, we're going to put some points up and have a little momentum going. They've got to find a way to just get it out of their minds, let it go, and move on to the next series.
His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down.
10 at the 42-yard line.
From the gun, here's Newton. It's grabbed over the middle by White. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
27-yard line.
First down, here's White. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Trent Murphy, the one to bring him down. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Newton now to throw. He'll run it. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Cam Newton, 27 yards, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. And maybe the defense got so caught up in him throwing the football, they forgot he can take off too.
And you often hear about the quarterback being the unaccounted for guy as a runner. Well, even on a passing play, he's unaccounted for as a runner, and he turned it into a nice gain.
A very nice run, and it turns into 6 points. And he gets it to make it 7-0 Patriots. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And Cam able to take it himself in for the score. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Beasley on the return. The Bills take over 1st and 10.
Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here.
Well, they just did manage to sneak into the playoffs as a 6th seed, so it's a tough road ahead. They know that. They would need to win 3 games on the road in January. But, hey, here's the bottom line. There's 18 other teams that wouldn't mind being in this spot right about now.
Yeah, and you had to stick it to them, didn't you? Those 18 who are sitting at home right now. But you're exactly right about that. Your point about how daunting this is well taken, because it all depends on their mindset at this point. How do they break it down so they're not looking at this whole big road and saying to them,
the ball popped in the air and intercepted. He's picked off at his own 47, and the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. So that now 2 consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. You wonder if he's trying to do a little too much out there.
Oh, I like where you're going with that maybe he's pressing it a little bit, trying to be too fine with his throws, or maybe overestimating his arm. It could be a combination of all those things. In any event, he's got to get it figured out in a hurry.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Bills.
To throw again on 2nd down. Newton, that's caught by Hollister. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a 1st down.
At the 12-yard line.
Newton now to throw. This is White on the screen. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 6-yard line.
2nd and 4. They could still get a 1st down without scoring.
2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining. A reminder coming up at the half, as we've done all year. We'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown on what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin on the road to Super Bowl 50. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Jacob Hollister there to make the grab. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead.
For the extra point.
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Josh Allen leads the offense out for their next possession. He and his team, they have had a rough go of it here in this 1st half. Maybe time for him to put his foot down here in the 2nd quarter.
Put his foot down and become a little more accurate throwing the football. He's already thrown 2 interceptions. He's trying to find a way to out. And
he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. 78 yards. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. A good job in the passing game, decent job in the running game, but really they've been more effective through the air. We'll see if that shifts at all as this goes on.
Thus far, it feels like they're calling this game in reverse. Normally you run to set up the pass. Here it feels like they're passing, hoping to set up the run and be more effective later on in the game.
Yeah, you can do it both ways. We usually talk about it in the reverse, however.
No doubt about it.
Now a pass dropped off here for James White. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
4 yards on the pickup.
All defenses worry that when it catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Looking to throw again on second down. Newton, he'll drop it underneath to White. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. An extra defensive back here for the Bills on third down. Out of the gun, Newton. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Trent Murphy in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to fourth down.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
At their own 20.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
So we're at halftime of this AFC. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drives exactly.
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
They're going to try and run. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
Well, partner, since this new two-point rule came into play, offenses spend a lot more time working on it. That means the defenses are doing the exact same thing.
Taken in the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return.
25-yard line.
So here are the Patriots now. They get ready for their first possession of half number 2. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. They go right back to White here on first down. And a good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. Second down coming up.
It's a pickup.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
At the 41-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Newton. Flushed out right. And he's going to keep it here.
Number 1, Cam Newton on the keeper. Levi Wallace brought him down. That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the close film, and that means 4th down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one.
On play action, being chased out left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Third quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's 2nd and 10.
Allen off the play fake. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
To throw on 3rd down. Allen, he's going to try and go deep again. And that is incomplete.
Allen's pass.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
They do go for it. Here's Allen. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
A gain of 15.
How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive? Now Allen off the bootleg, rolling to his right. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
3 yards to go on 2nd down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set.
He was out there waving his arms. When you get a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Defensively, they rally the troops to force 4th down after that 7-yard pickup back on 1st. Allen will look to throw for it on 4th.
And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it.
20, 10, and he takes this one back into the end zone to the Patriot defense. Now following the interception, here's Newton. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. So that effort gives him a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, and that's really good strategy, because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage. At least give your team a fighting chance.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen.
It's caught inside the 25. And he gets this deep into Patriot territory. A big play here for the Bills. 55 yards. A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Rush coming, and he's taken down. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2.
It's 2nd down.
Another try after the first down sack. Allen going to throw right side here, complete. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. And he'll give it here to his running back. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Yeah, that's a nice tackle there by the safety, but in truth, he's really playing linebacker because he's lined up so close to the line of scrimmage. He's able to read and react with force and make the play behind the line.
And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. It's a pickup of 3, but still a little work to do on 3rd and goal. Going to give this time to the tailback. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
And now with where they are after that loss, I think conventional wisdom says you have to kick the field goal and tie the game. But if you've got a play that you really love, now's your opportunity to call it.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo.
To number 13.
A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills have retaken the lead. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
Stephen Hauschka to kick off for Buffalo.